When gamers came along, the planet laughed at us. But this is gaming in the future, and you haven't heard The Last of Us. Dismissing this is just an enormous fallacy. So open your mind and let it alter your reality. Hey geeks, I bring a message from the future. There's a new revolution headed to computers. It's 73, but it won't be too long till we can get the TV to play a game of Pong. But it's time to break out of the house. The crazy days of space invaders await us. Arcade potatoes, swap the shooting range for computer games. Arcade renaissance, pre-8-bits booming days. A new decade, welcome to the 80s. Pac-Man's the latest new craze, qubits the rage. The first personal computers let loose as manic minor graduate time. As the fight is truly useless, elite gave legions of wee little boys. A deep space region of freedom of choice. Now here comes the console, the first one soul portended an industry of dimensions untold. The birth of franchise, Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Monty Mole, Italia, the others. But the list to go on and on, longer than I can tell, until the 90s when the game became handheld. Meanwhile I bought stories of another time and point to click arrive on the shores of Monkey Island. Ever wanna see your chums beat right up? Then down your sand you need to try Street Fighter. A tournament with all your buddies in your front room. It's all good until you fight a line on Doom. Hijack your mind, your mama can't abide this. Night trap might lack morals into moral crisis. What are we doing to our youth? They're shooting people glued to screens with super glue. Computers need to be banned when the laws broke. Ban manhunt, ban Grand Theft Auto. Try something musical, but if you've a sore throat, I have what you're after. A rap at the rap. Tomb Raider, the tune invade your brain. Get in away and you'll make it taste the pain. A sport's a game always and it's hard fact. And the game became a sport and its name was StarCraft. Kids used to play with dolls in a house. The Sims is the same but control with a mouse, yeah. Open worlds about already 3D, hey. Until the Elder Scrolls and GTA. Wait till you see the scale of the monsters and bosses that you face in Shadow of the Colossus. Things are getting bigger, more decision, more maps. Millions of simultaneous players in Warcraft. All the people, so many people. See your whole family can get involved in Wii Sports. And more people means more money, more flair. For big blockbusters, card modern warfare. Even more people, more freedom, more indie games. Limbo, Fez, Super Meat Boy, Brain. Revolutionizing gameplay, a mind blast, constructing infinite destructible worlds. Minecraft, gaming on the telephone, yes I know it sounds absurd. Fruit Ninja, Farmville, Angry Birds. When gamers came along the planet laughed at us. But this is gaming in the future and you haven't heard The Last of Us. Dismissing this is just an enormous fallacy. To open your mind and let it alter your reality. When gamers came along the planet laughed at us. But this is gaming in the future and you haven't heard The Last of Us. Dismissing this is just an enormous fallacy. So open your mind and let it alter your reality. When gamers came along the planet laughed at us. But this is gaming in the future and you haven't heard The Last of Us. Dismissing this is just an enormous fallacy. So open your mind and let it alter your reality. When gamers came along the planet laughed at us. But this is gaming in the future and you haven't heard The Last of Us. Dismissing this is just an enormous fallacy. So open your mind and let it alter your reality. When gamers came along the planet laughed at us. But this is gaming in the future and you haven't heard The Last of Us. Dismissing this is just an enormous fallacy. So open your mind and let it alter your reality. Gamers, the world is ours. Now where shall we take it?
Hello, it's Dan Ball. That was me rapping, and if you liked it, you might want to go and check out the rest of my channel with lots of gamey, geeky raps. If you don't want to miss any, then press subscribe and you'll have them delivered straight to your inbox. I'd like to thank Ross Butter for making the video of that track. I'd like to thank Duncan Powell for the music, and I'd like to thank Tom Jenkins for bringing it all together.
Dan Bull, Duggleby.
We learn to band together and endeavour, clasp our hands together. Man developed language, letters, an incredible advantage getting plans together. But would we stand the test of time against the planet's reckless climate and its angry weather? Spread the sails and head west against the gales, and storms aboard Norse longboats with decks as dense as nails. Our aim was riding waves and finding, claiming strange horizons, invading islands, native population slain with violence, enslaved and made to aim skyward, think of bigger things. Sphinxes, pyramids, raise them high in the name of different kings. The different things we've held sacred divine, through places and times, the range of supplications and rites, through ages we find. Nations arise as old civilizations crumble to dust, becoming strangers in time, waiting to die. Replaced in the night, the day breaks in the light, changes illuminating newer human faces as fights rage. The human race is facing the might of righteous states who would write the history books, even if it took a knight's blade to find the right page. Saying Goku Jedi, men offered to die for the of a warrior's life. The sun's coming and we're watching it rise. As a new era's here, it's as solid as iron. Pull the tongs from the fire, strike the hammer to the anvil. Craft a weapon to bring an enemy to a standstill. The blacksmith is the wizard that gives us these powers. Devour enemies leaping down from the siege towers. The better the tech is, the lesser the effort to wreck it. The less time to see their eyes and feel sympathetic. Never regrets it. A true knight never stays a true blade, never says touche, but would forever lay in blue rays of weathered glades to demonstrate his never-ending dedication to the crusade. Reformation through flame, and after the cremation is a new age. Time's quill is quick to spill its ink onto a new page. The faces are the same as when in days gone, but brains are cultivated, thus creating the Renaissance. We're still using steel tools to stay strong, replacing blades with greater trades, pen and paper song. Faith in God is tested, hiding in the desert. Men excited, then enlightened by the scientific method. Try describing its expression by inscribing his impression, when applying it to heavenly bodies that everybody reckon must have been made by a creative or a greater force. Nature's author-faced examination, never faced before. The grace of horse and rider, replaced with wars and violence. Debased the laws of science, made the case for all the pious. Why is it progress always leads to loads of mess? The western regions spread across the globe and coalesce. Settlers spread disease with effortless ease. Was it reckless or did it just happen inevitably? Well, evidently we never can see through the lens of this century, but there's no retreating now, whether or not it was meant to be. The seven seas were sailed, navies prevailed, leaving trails of devastation in the wake as people wailed. A world of wonder, plunder, trading in the name of progress, but human nature's way shows we should expect no less. Oh yes, struck by the realization this is just civilization in the natal stages of industrialization. Trust me when I say that previous achievements are just child's play compared to this colossal school of thought. We set the world ablaze with fossil fuel we bought. It's an epiphany, giving us pretty much infinite energy. It's electricity. Edison, Nikola Tesla, different inventors giving us everything we depend on, whether it's engines, cinema, television or telecoms. Sending a message and spreading it on these unreal frontier channels. We develop the tech and then sell it on. The wheel travels round with the speed of a machine gun's barrels. Machinery's a meaner beast and we're still in the saddle. No need for cavalry, battle superseded that with ease. Allies and axes charging each other like batteries. A power vacuum allowing the super states to flourish. We distribute the food even if it means people are malnourished. Propaganda is the only view that you're allowed to publish, cause totalitarians are well aware of how to punish. Gunning down numbers countless for doubtless nothings that they've done, but that won't stop subversive insurgents from coming out with courage, using their power to the fullest, whether creativity or demonstrating general relativity. Evidently when we find time to be efficient, Einstein, your clear vision can reveal the precision behind the blind nuclear fission. Despite the risen physicists decide the mission is dividing, splitting atoms till a blinding light is given quite efficient. The divine right to mankind's plight is prison, a minor decision hijacked by politicians. But as long as they listen to the will of the people, treat all us brilliant equals, we can achieve more than we've ever conceived before. Leave this poor place, please explore space. Earth, she's a small base, even more awaits. I implore great leaders to lead with all the grace of which we're capable and be the author of your fate. Band together and endeavor, clasp our hands together as our ancestors have, and stand the test of time forever.
Slash at the gates of the nuclear plant, not just some dudes in the van, we're going through with the plan. Maximum impacts to think that we're after. We're gonna bring back the big bang disaster.
These guys are contriving a crime and the violence is type. We'll find them inside, we must deny that there's crisis in time.
Twice to revive, so be quiet and hide,
Because silence is vital when trying to surprise.
you wanna die or survive in the prime of your life. Well,
It's this moment your time to decide.
right, you're ready to open fire and fight.
But not till you spy the white to the eyes.
Nice, got him right in the side with a sword off.
Cripes, you won't lie, bleed my balls off. There's a sniper up high and we might be too late.
I'll provide cover fire, you're trying to escape. You're lock and then load, you're about to die.
Stop the bomb from exploding and count the strike.
Said
Lock and then load, you're about to die. Stop the bomb